Family is everything to Karen Francis.
Oh, here's a good one.
As she goes through photos, she can tell you all about her children. But it's her youngest child that evokes this emotion.
Can you tell me about Charlie?
Charlie. Every parent should have a Charlie.
From a young age, Charlie knew they were different and eventually came out as asexual.
Oh, I love this one because she's just laughing.
We're not showing their picture for their privacy.
I just looked at her and I said, okay, A, you're going to have to explain that to me, and B, you're going to have to teach me what it means so that I can help you.
With an accepting environment at home, Karen hoped for the same at Woodland Park High School, where Charlie goes to school.
She was totally accepted by her classmates until the past 2 or 3 years when she started actually beginning to hear the slurs and the hurtful words.
Now their family is worried a recent Woodland Park School Board resolution could take that a step further.
The resolution, which passed inside this building behind me in a 4-to-1 vote, says class material will reject gender ideology. Schools will make sure locker rooms separate males and females, and boys will not be allowed to compete as girls in school sports.
This is a culture war, and the war has been against the truth for many years.
This is primarily for the safety of our students and the protection of our students.
I spoke with Mick Bates, the school board president. He says after President Donald Trump's executive order ending federal funds for gender ideology programs, the school board wanted to make their stance clear to protect against any loss of funding.
Young students are being talked to about pronouns and gender, and you know what? Many of these children aren't even old enough to understand these things.
Is gender ideology being taught in your classes right now?
No, it is not.
So when you say teachers are pushing pronouns and that kind of thing,
generally,
so it's not a problem in your district then, is what you're saying?
not to my knowledge.
The board president says the resolution will not have a dramatic effect on teaching at Woodland Park schools.
I spoke to a parent today who has a child who goes by they, them pronouns. And that parent is scared that their child will be bullied at school. What do you say to that family?
I appreciate that question. We are very strong against bullying. I do feel strongly that the decision we made will only help in that area because we're going to treat all of the students equally and fairly.
These children were just beginning to feel accepted again.
Karen says she does not want to see gender ideology taught in schools, but wants a welcoming environment for students like Charlie.
This is who they are, and I'm proud of my child.
In Woodland Park, I'm Maggie Bryan, News 5.